25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And it's complete. Hooper. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Chubb running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A run for Nick Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Mayfield down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. Bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A good pickup there, a 22.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Set, 280.
44 to Mike.
Oh, you got deep?
They'll run on first down. Cruz. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns' 6-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 10 yards out, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Chubb on the counter, and not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 38.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Mayfield. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. An opening for Chubb on first down as he dashes forward for about 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the 36, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. This complete to Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Mayfield now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. It's caught. Beckham. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
Before getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And that's complete to Jesse James. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
And 3 yards to go.
Ready, blue 60. Rabbit.
Now a give, right side. It's Cruz, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down and 11-yard pickup. Mayfield now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillendow as he's on to punt for the 1st time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. He'll field this at the 5. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Stafford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Lady.
Here we go, D. All day defense.
On 3rd down, it's Cruz. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield's going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now Mayfield's got Hooper on the short connection. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 36, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. To the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return from the Detroit touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
They run. Chubb. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Mayfield on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.